Yo guys, it's Michael here. Welcome back to another video. And I was just sitting down earlier and I was thinking about all of the time I've spent on YouTube making videos, doing this and that, and the whole sleeper things. And I was just thinking about all of the hate that's spread around on YouTube and spread around everywhere, and all the hate and controversy that I've been through just because of me making YouTube videos and because of the stuff that I do and because, how I am and, as a person. And I just think that it's pretty wrong that you got a kid like me who likes to play football and enjoys playing his trumpet. Like, I enjoy playing my trumpet. I enjoy playing football and everything. And it seems to me like I'm never usually given a shot or a chance at anything, or nobody like sees the potential that I have until now. And before that, it's all been, just bashing me over the head with hate comment after hate comment after hate. And I don't see the meaning in the hatred that I've acquired in the last 3 years. The only reason why I have 440 subscribers is because people have seen me fighting Dawson, and the majority of the people in my school are subscribed. And that's part of the reason. That's one of the big reasons why I have subscribers, and that's one of the big reasons why people make fun of me. Yes, that was stupid. Yes, I did know. I knew the outcome. I knew what was going to happen way before that. And I'm not trying to talk about stuff that happened 2 years ago. I'm talking about stuff now. And I was speaking my thoughts with you. This is going to be pretty much a discussion that I have about haters and negativity in general. I don't really like it when all of the, everyone who I don't like it when people hate on me and then they can't back it up, and then when I actually do something great, they're just sitting there like stone-faced, like they don't know what to say. But yeah, I don't know what good it does to bring someone down, and I don't know what good it does when you're negative to somebody, or when something like that, when you're so negative to someone that you bring them down. It's like something must have happened and gone drastically wrong in your own life for you to be that negative and to say those negative things, and I don't have anything against anyone at all. Sure, there are people that I personally don't like, but I sure don't hate them. I don't hate really anybody at all. Sure, I don't like somebody, I just don't hate them. And if I don't like them, that's my preference. But if I hate them, I don't know about that one. Like, hate is such a powerful word, and I'm not here to make a video on what you should say, and I'm not here to make a video controlling you on what you do. I'm talking about my experiences on the platform called YouTube, which you're watching this on now, or any other, social media account like Instagram or Snapchat. I get, hate on Instagram. Like, say I take a photo and say there's like a $1 bill in the corner of the video. It's like, oh no, oh, you're so, like, people would say, oh no, you're so rich, and they'd just be smart alecky about it. That's the stuff that kind of ticks me off a little bit. But that's the stuff that I can actually handle. But it's like I don't understand why people would be so cruel. Like, what do you really get out of hating on somebody and making somebody feel bad for your own personal gain? Like I said, something must have gone terrible in your life that you have to do that yourself. And I just now thought all about this, and that's why I was making this video. and I'm telling you this now, it took me 3 times to film this whole video. So I've been sitting in this office for quite a long time, putting my thoughts together on this video, because if I make a video about hatred, and I make a video about hate comments and everything, people are going to be coming at me left and right if I wasn't put together, and if I, didn't know what I was talking about. And then there are the people who make fun of me for the way I talk, or the way I stutter, or, my stutter in general. That, I can tell you the backstory. That developed in 6th grade because I would be saying something and everyone would interrupt me, whether it be anything that I'd say. Like, that's another thing that I don't really like. I don't like when somebody interrupts you when you're mid-thought, because then you try to go back into the sentence, and that's when you start to stutter. Because, here's an example. So someone cuts you off in a sentence, and then you try to still say what you were going to say, and then you start talking like this. You start going, and then, yeah, like you start stuttering like that. And that's how that all started. So, fun fact of the day, but something like that shouldn't be made fun of. I don't think it should be. I believe that if everyone were a lot kinder to people, in general, just like in person, face-to-face contact with people, if people were a lot kinder to everyone else in general, I think everyone would be a lot better off. Just in general, like person to person. That's another thing. Like, you have Karens. They aren't kind whatsoever to anybody. Like, say I was a barista at Starbucks and I mess up your drink. I'll apologize for it and I'll make it better the next time. That's as good as I can do. But there's just certain people who want the world from you, So, like, I just don't understand that. And yeah, I mean, those are my thoughts right now on hatred on YouTube. And I've been doing this for 8 to 9 years. So, like, since 2012. So, if it took you this long to come after me on my videos, you've been slow. So, yeah. And nobody hates on you. I mean, everyone hates on you until you get involved in a sport, or until you get involved in some sort of activity with the school, or until you do something that's nice, But I think me becoming relevant within my school and within YouTube and within Instagram or any other social media platform that I gain followers like this, I think that really, I don't know, I think it really caused something that was bad for me on one end, but it made me a better person on the other end, because now somebody hates on me or, says something negative to me, I can counter that in a different way than just blasting off and, not thinking before I text, And another thing that has a lot to do with hatred is I've heard, and I just had a conversation with this kid who I was talking to, who threatened to beat me up a while ago. Anyway, I had this conversation with this kid, and he says the N-word on and on and on and on in public all the time. And I have a problem with that. And my problem with that is, one, that word doesn't need to be said. And two, why would you say it anyway? And this kid was talking about Black Lives Matter, this and that. Oh, social injustice. Oh, this shouldn't be a thing. Well, you're kind of helping with the cause when you say the N-word out in public every day, and then now I confront you on it, and you're just saying, oh, no, nobody cares that I say it. Like, it's a big problem when there's still a very big social injustice issue going on right now, in America and probably other places too. And then you have people that are not black and are not of any African American race, and they're just saying the N-word left and right. It's like, that's how some white people greet black people. And I don't understand why black people are okay with it. I just don't. It's like, I don't know. And fun fact, the whites who were slave owners and slave traders, they created that word to be hateful and to be derogatory towards that race. And they also use that word, well, it shouldn't even be a word. They use that word to call the black people that they brought over from Africa to the 13 colonies at the time, or whatever states that there were. So why that word is still in existence, I have no clue. Like, you aren't going to stop people from saying it, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I just think that if that word was abolished and something was done about it, then I think that would help with the whole social injustice issue too. Like, I'm just like, and that has something to do with the hatred that I was talking about as well. Like, if you're gonna preach, about black people, and you're going to say how great they are, then why say that word that was meant to hurt them? Like, why say that hurtful word around your friends who are, black? Like, sure, they may not care, but I care. It's mind-boggling to hear. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I just don't like hearing it. I'm uncomfortable when somebody says it and they're white. I just am. Like, and some of my friends have said it. And that is very, like, I get very uncomfortable. But, like, I just don't think it should be said. Like, what's the purpose? And like, what are you getting out of saying it? It's the same thing, like, what are you getting out of smoking? If you're smoking, what are you getting out of it? Like, you're just damaging your lungs, so you won't be able to breathe at a greater capacity. And then you're going to either eventually get heart cancer or any, type of heart problems or any type of cancer. Like, you're eventually going to have problems later down the line. That's the exact same thing with hating on somebody. If you hate on somebody, they're going to do great things one time in their life, 2 times, 3 times, whatever. And then you're going to look like the big idiot because you hated on them. Everyone's really cruel. And a lot of times people are cruel. So those are just my words on hatred. And this has just been my conversation about hatred in general, like hate in general. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.